Aloha kākou, it's DJ Kano. We're back in Animal Crossing, and right now I am standing amongst a huge mess of random things. And that is because I'm going to be renovating this area. So things that are normally not supposed to be here, like these simple panels, are going to be gone. I'm going to use them potentially, maybe, for the renovation. This is more items that I left behind. This is things that were dropped off from my alternate character I used here as additional space, and that's how I have this extra home mirror that I can still edit and basically customize inside. So I have this arcade right there from my alternate character, and this is where all these other things you see on the ground, the panels, they came from my alternate character. So I have to pick all these up, and potentially I have a plan for them. I want to use them. More panels over here, you see. So the area that I'm standing in right now, this is going to get revised. This is temporary. I just set it up so it wasn't blank. But this is all going to get revised. All this stuff. The logs, the flowers, these things. And then I come up here. This is the part that I was neglecting to adjust, which is this little area. I'll give you a quick little tour. It was meant to resemble an old space that I used to work in, and it was very hands-on, arts and crafty. We had, boxes and random things on shelves and cabinets, so it was kind of like this, and that's why I have this like little seating workstation over here. Would do some computer work and some design stuff, so I got the laptop over here, so that was one part of it. And then we also had random boxes and craft materials. And then on the other side, it was kind of a classroom area. So the masks are there because I had Halloween masks hanging on my wall, and then seats for the students and stuff. And it was also kind of like a comfortable working space. So I had like a monitor. I had my morning coffee. You got the microwave over here, more boxes. So that's what this is. This is what this area is right here. But I no longer work here anymore. I recently had moved positions. I work for the same institution, but I don't work for the same position. So it's time, it's time that I wanted to break this stuff down and redo this whole top area outside of my home. So I kind of have some ideas. I do have a bunch of these objects that are on the ground to help me visualize what that will look like and what that will be. But I do have to clear all this out. So I have to pick everything up, wipe it out, and just redo from scratch. I don't know if I'm going to terraform this area at all. I might, so we shall see. I'm right next to my neighbors, so I can't exactly expand, but I can tear down if I wanted to. So we shall see. I'm not sure yet if I want to do that, but I will consider that as an option. So this area is going to get cleared out, and this area is going to get cleared out. But I do have big plans, and there's a lot of work to be done. So instead of me fast forwarding it, I'm not going to let you, I'm not going to make you watch the whole thing because that might take a long time. I am actually going to take a quick pause here. And when I get back in it'll take me however long it takes me. But for you, from your perspective, it'll be like not even a few seconds. And I'll pop right back in at a different position on the island and just dive right in and give you a brief tour about what was revised. Keep in mind that it's going to require some customization of these panels. I want to add more customization to the flooring. This is going to be a potentially big job. I might be doing customization to specific items, crafting items, still needing to purchase items. So we'll see how long it takes. If I don't finish it, I will certainly come back with an update of the renovation, and then we'll finish off the video with the fully renovated sections, fully renovated areas. Alright, so I will see you in a few seconds. Alright, so as you can see, we are back in it, and I was able to make some of those renovations in this area. So I cleared out everything like I mentioned. I actually spent a little bit of extra bells to move my house a little bit over. So I don't know if you can tell, but the house used to be centered. Let's come down here. The house used to be centered on this white plot. So if I were to look straight that way, where Rosie's house is where my house used to be. So I scooted my house just a little bit over. It seems like a waste of bells, but it's not too bad. It's I had enough to get them. That is bothering me to get up. So yeah, I was able to scoot my house over. Let's go into my designer real quick while we talk. I want to adjust those tiles as well. So we're making progress. What's happening is, like I said, I moved my house over. I decided to make a little bit of a new change. So what I was gonna do, I didn't even do that. I ended up using this entire plot, this entire area that I had all of my things that was just my home. I ended up adding another villager's home to this line of houses. So let me show you what I mean once I place this down here. So let's go and finish my tiling up here. I wanted to make some fancy Spanish tile that I found inside the designer app. No, I did not make this, and there's no need to make it unless, unless it doesn't exist. But I like these colors. It's purple and green. It's perfect. Nice and fancy. All right, so if I come down this way, I may want to add a couple more of these stone tiles there. But I brought Rosie down here. And as you can see, she is a purple cat. If you didn't know that, she's a purple cat. So that's why we have the purple pillars. We have the purple ice blocks in the back. They used to be green. I just customized them. So I repurposed them. They're not just, burning a hole in my inventory. I was able to bring my DIY desk down here. And I threw in a few, cool things that I was using earlier. So some of these plants that I already had in my inventory. I used to have this fountain that was part of my farmer's market. So yeah, I was able to tidy up a little bit and bring some life to the area. I like this too. So I wanted to have an extra space for myself, of course. That's why I extended the old classroom and the old working space on the left and the right. But I took all that away. I don't really have my own space. I'm actually sharing it with Rosie. And it works out nicely because I'm going to be regaining that space for other things that I had planned. So some of those things I did have in mind will actually still happen. These panels finally got moved out of the way. I'm gonna probably completely terraform this area right here. Haven't completely decided yet. That's why I got rid of that ramp. The ramp that was in front of my house got destroyed, and I just added this nice little I forgot what it's called, but the natural looking grassy stone incline. So it kind of makes this area like, it's mine and it's hers, but it's mine, but she's not a real person, so it's actually all mine anyway. The entire island is. And I was able to actually change this too. So I never really had clear access to the back part of the island. Let me pick this guy up real quick. If you wanted to get to the back part of the island, you would literally have to just run around the whole thing, which it was cool looking, but a real pain in the tushy. So look, so I have my other, residents here. So I have Freya over here, then I have Celia over here, and now if you come over this way, I've got Rosie. Okay. So right in line, another villager, and then there's me here. I'm on the hill, of course, because I'm special. And then we have Shino right over here. Okay, so we have all of our villagers in line, which is nice. And Rosie, I'll tell you, okay, let me walk up that way because I was going to show you this path anyway. I didn't have access, I had to go up and around, but now, because of ladders, oh my gosh, ladders are amazing. I can actually just gain access to back here very, very quickly, very easily from that area. Okay, so if I come up this way on the ladders again, the very useful ladders. I was able to renovate this area a little bit too. These toys used to belong to Pietro, but I replaced Pietro with a different villager, and now it goes right to, what's your name, buddy? Stitches. It belongs to Stitches now. And it's perfect because he's very childlike. He's a childlike villager, so he gets to have this slide, the sandbox, and a little pool. So it's perfect. It matches his colorful attitude. And looky, this is where Rosie used to live. So this is where Rosie was, and I moved her down next to me so that I could gain this space for Sid. So Sid just moved in up here. I already finished renovating all of his flowers to match his colorways and his personality. I might have to add a few more stone tiles over here for him. I don't know what else to add. He has a toolbox and stuff. So this is where Sid lives now. And let's see. Oh, nice, a lot of butterflies over here. Let's see. Okay, nothing new there. Let's go ahead and throw away some of these excess flowers. I don't need those extra flowers that were growing. So I luckily keep this trash can right here. I want to get rid of that, just the one flower. One flower, and I have a floor lamp. What was the floor lamp? Oh. Alright, so I got rid of that. And let's actually go down this way. Okay, so Rosie moved down, Sid moved up. So the question is now, where was Sid and what's going on over there? Let's grab this last little. It looks like this is gonna be the last one. Yes, here we go. Fossil, got it. So happy for this revised area that we have the farmers fish market, and then the dive and fishing store. Okay, so my potatoes are coming in. I got some wheat. I still have a few more things I need to find. I haven't acquired them yet. I will. Okay, so nothing really has changed here. Is this a gyroid? Yes, it is a gyroid. Scatteroid. Okay, was that the golden spot? No, I didn't see the golden spot. Okay, so I went the wrong way. Let's go this way. Uh-oh. This used to be Roscoe. Oh, that's a nice butterfly. Come here. Why can't I hit? No, come here. No, don't. He's a fast bugger. Don't go. Don't despawn. Don't despawn. Don't despawn. Don't despawn. Oh, he went up? Come on, guy. Help me out here. That is a fast butterfly. Sorry. Squirrel moment. I need to get that guy if I can. Yeah, come here. Come here. Come here. Oh, no. 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 Ay, caramba. Ugh, he's gone. It's alright. It's alright. It's alright. He was fast. He was too fast for me. And I kept missing. Let's be honest. Okay. Let's get my bells here. Let's make me my tree for today. Okay, you come with me. Since we're standing here, I also have a new villager. His name is Kabuki. And this used to be where Pietro used to live, and he had that those toys, the sandbox and stuff. So it was empty for one, and even if I left it here, I'm not going to leave that stuff for Kabuki. Let's go check on Kabuki really quickly. So this is all part of the new renovations. He's got like looks like a very old school Japanese style looking house. Let's see what inside looks like. Oh yeah, it looks like kind of like Shino's house. Pretty cool. What's up, buddy? What are you making? Coconut pudding. Whoa! He's gonna give me the recipe for coconut pudding. That's awesome. I didn't know that you could do that. So that this is like the equivalent to getting a DIY when they're making stuff in the house. I gotta come check more often. Thanks, buddy. That was awesome. Okay. It's nice to get DIY recipes as well. I wonder if that replaces the DIY. I don't know. If you've been playing this for a while, you probably already know the answer to that. But I think that's really cool. And I had these statues. They used to be out in front of Sid's, but because Kabuki's got this, like, you know, old school Japanese style house, I thought that the statues, just like a rock garden-y looking type of vibe, matched. So I just put in these rock figures here. I want to add a little bit more. There's a little bit more space here, but I'm not sure what to add just yet. I'm not sure yet. So rolled is still right here. Hey, speaking of rolled, do I have anything to give you? I can give you this floor lamp. Would you like a floor lamp, buddy? I'm gonna give you a floor lamp. Enjoy. Well, he was excited about that floor lamp. Can't wait to show it off. Yeah, that's right. Sweatshirt. Alright, that's fair trade, I guess. You know, I give you a floor lamp, lighting, something essential, and you give me a sweatshirt, whatever. Okay. Oh, look, I missed one. Is this a gyroid? No, it's another. Okay, fossil. Alright, let's see where Sid used to live. So this is where Starbucks is. And this is where Sid was. So I cleared everything else out, and his house was right where I'm standing. So I have a plan for this area, though. I'm going to move a different building in this area. It will match better with Starbucks, because it was weird having, like, a resident, and then you have Starbucks. So, like, he just lives next to the Starbucks. So I also do want to renovate Starbucks a little bit. I want to move it around and change up the way it looks. But I have another idea for something to put right over here. I also extended this path. I want to break down a wall possibly and put another ladder. Ladders are incredible. I love ladders. Okay, that's it. as I'm, completely doing a bigger renovation than I thought, this whole area, this used to be part of like an escape room puzzle, and then even the basketball court, volleyball court. I'm very certain I'm gonna get rid of this area and extend another area that lives elsewhere that I'm just gonna move over. So I'm gonna move that over there. Yeah, there's gonna be big plans. I'm gonna be moving some of these things that are right over here too. This extended shop over here, I'm gonna be renovating that, taking some of that space back. Yeah, this Kamehameha statue is also gonna move somewhere. I'm not sure where yet. I just made this carnival and I found this new flooring. It looks super cool, very gel looking like. Lady's gonna be like, it's too bright for my eyes, but that's okay. She won't look at the floor too much. I hope not. Okay, and then the last place I wanted to show you before I completely destroy Renovated. I already took out some pieces. I should have came back and talked about it first. It's just, I was on a roll. I was intending on changing 2 spots, and then now, like, the whole island's just getting completely overhauled. It'll be a brand new island. I'm actually gonna redo some of these puzzles that I had created before. I want to make new puzzles, revised puzzles, things that are a little bit easier to solve. So I'm gonna do that once I finish the big heavy renovations and moving things around. But anyway, this spot is basically for the campsite. So the campsite is there, and this is for, it's kind of like, the idea is to have like an extended set of amenities for the camper that comes to visit, because they just have like the tent and everything with the sleeping bag. They don't have much, so I wanted to give them like, a full outdoor living experience. So that's what this is. I'm probably gonna still do this with these same items, but I want to revise it and make it a little bit more accessible. Everything's kind of tight over here. I want to see how I can revise that. I'm not sure yet. And I'm also going to potentially move the campsite. Yeah, right up here is like the little, you can work out. The camper can come work out. They can lay on the beach. Like, I made it kind of more of a resort-esque situation than just a campsite. So that's what's over here, and I'm just gonna adjust that. So yeah, I wanted to kind of float through the island a little bit like this because, I think I've gotten sucked into the Animal Crossing creation hole. And now I can't stop revising the island because everything's already in shambles. I gotta just keep going anyway. Look at this spot. It's like a junkyard. I gotta go fix this area. So these panels, I grabbed them from my alternate character. I not even used them. I don't even know what I'm gonna do with them yet. So we will see. We will see. I still have some ideas. I still have some thoughts. We're gonna figure that out. So okay. But yeah, that's my progress. This is the area that I said I was gonna renovate, and I did. But it's expanded now, and there are more sections of the island that are going to be adjusted. So stay tuned, stay tuned. I'm going to cut out really quickly here and come back in just a couple of seconds with another set of revisions. All right, stay tuned. BRB. I don't want to say BRB. I'll be right back. Okay.